Good day to you, theory nerds. We're back and we are starting a new series on the harmonization of scales. I've got my C major scale written out here, and that's nice. It's good to know what the C major scale is, but what if you want to know what chords are in the key of C major? Well, you've got the scale here, and it would be really handy to be able to figure out what the chords are as well. So that's what we're going to be doing, but I'm going to explain the intervals first, because when we harmonize in thirds. And so that deserves a little bit of explanation. So when we go from one note to another, there's an interval, there's a distance between these notes, right? So C to D, there's some kind of distance between those two notes. And then C to E, there's a distance, and C to F, and so on. Now, what we need to understand is that when we harmonize these scales, we're going to be harmonizing in intervals of thirds. And what that means is we're going to take the first note C and we're going to go a third above that note. So if I go from here to here, that is a minor second. If I go from C to D, that is a major second. If I go from C to here, this is a D sharp, then that's going to be a minor third. Okay, so there's our third. There's the first third interval we have when we go from C up to some other note. However, as you can see, that note doesn't exist in this scale, so that's not the note we're going to use. So we go from C and we go to E, and that is a major third, and that would be the first interval that we would use. So that's how you figure out what the next note is. You could simplify this very easily. You could simply say, well, if I go from C and I skip the next note to E, that's a major third. And then you could just do the same thing. I go from E and I skip the F, then the next note in the scale is a G, and that's my, those are my notes right there. That'd be C, E, G, that would be my triad. But let's look at this in more detail as well. Just like we did with the C, we know that the next note is E. If we go, minor second, minor third, major third. Okay, so we've got C, we've got E. E to F is a minor second. E to F sharp would be a major second. And then E to G, that would be the first third that you have. So that is a minor third right there. And that would give you your notes C, E, G. So that's what I'm talking about when I say we're harmonizing in thirds, or we're coming up with these triads by harmonizing them in thirds. We have a major third interval from C to E, and then we have a minor third interval from E to G, and that is the notes that makes up that first chord, C, E, and G.